So I feel like I don't know anybody else that watches Reasonable Doubt religiously. So I'm gonna talk about it with y'all. Don't mind my breakfast wrap. I burnt the tortilla, but I'm still gonna eat it. It's good. It's just a low carb wrap with turkey, sausage, and egg. And we have a coffee. Season 3, Reasonable Doubt, it's back. I love, love, love the show. It's on Hulu. I know, we're done with Hulu. I'm going to cancel. I'm out of here as soon as Reasonable Doubt Season 3 is over. By the way, Hulu needs to be thanking Jax and thanking Kerry Washington. That's the only reason they're hanging on by a thread. What did you think of the first 2 episodes? So much is happening already, and that's why I like this show. We get right to it. So much is happening, but what I want to talk about is Jax, Lewis, and the baby mama drama. I just love how Jax and Lewis, like, we've watched them really work on their marriage and go to therapy and work through all these things. Like, that was just amazing to see. I mean, in this day and age, in society, we run to divorce. People run to divorce, but they really got in there and just worked all the crap out of their marriage, and they're together and doing great, but still got this would have been side baby mama drama. She's suing them for the wrongful death of her baby, and they're trying to get rid of this lawsuit. And what do y'all think about what she wanted to get rid of the lawsuit? An overnight? Would y'all have agreed to an overnight? Your husband going to stay over there? Even though, of course, to do nothing but to be at the would have been side baby mama's house? My initial thought was, oh, no way, you ain't going over there. But one thing that Lewis said that I completely agree with, he was like, he don't care what anybody else has to say besides him and his wife, and he doesn't care what anyone else thinks because they already have had a crazy marriage that most people wouldn't have approved of anyway. But they made it through, and to get through it, if they gotta do something that looks crazy or sounds crazy to someone else, they don't care, and I completely agree with that. I personally, in real life, I stay out of married people's business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I stay out of married people's business. That's between that husband, that wife, and God. I don't give no married people no advice. You should do this. You should stay. You should go. What do I know? Your union was before God. I ain't God. I can't tell you nothing. You gotta pray on that. When they agreed, and there were just the terms and the conditions, the overnight, call me every hour. I was like, you know what? I get with this. I could get with this. Still not a fan of old girl because at the end of the day, she's a side chick and dust to side chicks. But I did, by the end of the episode, find deep down some empathy for her. At the end of the day, she's a woman that lost a child, and all she really wanted was some recognition and to be seen by who would have been the father of that child. And even though she did try it, he shut it down and stayed and did what needed to be done. Helped her break down the nursery, took a little keepsake to remember her son, and hopefully that is done into bed. But yeah, already the season is just so much. Like I can't even get into the actual case yet. We'll talk about that after the next episode. But I'm just gonna come on here and keep with y'all about this new season because I absolutely love the show. So let me know your thoughts. Would you have let Lewis go to that woman's house?